With violent crime on the rise, self-defense is more important than ever. And Premier Martial Arts offers specialized self-defense classes, excuse me, as well as free seminars. I'm choked up. You all are scaring me. For those looking to find better ways to protect themselves.
And joining us this morning to tell us more and to show us some moves is lead instructor Ryan Hoots and owner Whitney Scott. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
So, of course, we've been talking about violence within the news. That's pretty what a lot of people hear, and they don't like to talk about it. But it's very important to be able to defend ourselves. So what better way than some martial arts? Tell us all about it.
So at Premier Martial Arts, we like to teach applicable real-world self-defense. And I'm actually going to toss it over to our owner, Whitney, here to talk a little bit more about our programs.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have 2 locations here in Lexington. We have a location over in Hamburg, and then we have a location over off of Man o' War. But at Premier Martial Arts, our goal is really just to empower lives through martial arts. So we teach ages 3 up to 99, so y'all can come to class. And what we teach in class is really a mixed style of martial arts, combining a lot of kickboxing and Krav Maga. And Krav Maga is where the self-defense piece comes in. It's really real-world application of the martial arts technique. So you might have heard about martial arts in terms of kicking and punching, but we want our students to leave with actual knowledge of when you're in the real world, being able to defend yourself when and if the situation arises.
So how did this all come about?
Premier Martial Arts?
Yeah, did you just one day say, you know what, I feel like I need to open up a martial arts studio?
Yeah, we love the mission. We love the mission of bringing this to Lexington, especially when it comes to young people. Young people right now, we just really feel like need a lot of positive influences. And martial arts is a great physical activity, but it's also a mental activity. And for young people, it really helps instill discipline, confidence, respect, as well as goal setting through the earning of rank. So we just felt like it was a really powerful thing to bring to young people in Lexington.
Have you noticed with the popularity of the show Cobra Kai, have there been more young people and more people coming in?
Yes, you wouldn't believe the Cobra Kai shirts that we see coming into our schools. Yes, I mean, and parents too. Like if we reference Cobra Kai in our classes, parents were sitting there like, I know what you mean by that, you know? So yeah, absolutely.
Well, I know you are the instructor. Tell us a little bit or show us what we can do.
So one of the cool things that we do oftentimes is with our children especially, we like to do a lot of the cool sport karate weapons.
Okay.
So sport karate essentially is the thing you see with like the bow staff, the nunchucks, all that fun stuff. So what better way to learn, right? And act like we're on Cobra Kai than doing some nunchucks. So lucky for you all, I bought some nunchucks today.
Oh, okay. This is exciting.
So here's you a pair. And here's you a pair as well.
Oh, yes.
Now, the way you hold nunchucks, all right?
Okay.
You're gonna hold it right here, very close to the string.
Very close to the string. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm
Now,
up there.
flip it over on the outside there, Mr. Jim. Nice. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to learn the basic figure 8. So essentially, you're drawing an X and drawing that infinity sign. It looks a little bit like this.
Oh, I can try to
Right.
do that.
You can what?
I can do that again?
Right.
So you're drawing an X.
Oh, I need to go back and forth. Okay.
And then once you speed it up,
can't
it looks a little bit like that.
Oh yeah, you're doing good.
Why can't I do this?
Oh,
Then you open your
I know.
hand.
What's wrong with my...
There we go. There we go.
There
My
you go.
brain,
That's a
my
good
brain,
one.
my
Oh,
brain.
look at you.
Quit trying to hit me.
Oh, that actually is what's happening.
It's getting close.
Why am I acting as if I can't get this?
I can't either, you know.
So a lot of the things in the martial arts, it's very, application versus memorization. So as you can imagine, we've got kids that come to our studio all the time and learn different nunchuck maneuvers. And they actually learn to where they can do it almost like I am right here where I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
Just because that they can do it at home. So a lot of the times, when parents are fighting the whole on board, that whole thing, right? That kids can go home, they can practice and ultimately become, their own version of Cobra Kai.
Interesting. So does this also help with children who are suffering from like mental issues? Some children who deal with like ADHD and ADD, will this allow them to also focus in a little bit?
Absolutely. So we teach what's called anchors in our school. And a lot of those things, the anchors, we talk about self-control, which is controlling your body with your mind, right? So one simple anchor that we teach our students all the time to stand really still is called a set stance. So basically they put their feet together, hands down at their side, back super straight like this, mouth is shut. So anytime that we're in the studio, I will call very loudly the word "set," and they will go straight to that stance and say yes, sir. So we have various other anchors as well as that. Because it is about punching and kicking, but we're also working on personal development in our program as well.
If I came at you right now, you could put me on the ground easily, couldn't you?
Absolutely.
Both of you, absolutely. Of course we can, both of you.
But we know you have a WKYT special, yeah, going on. Is there something about WKYT that adds in? You text in?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got our number here. You can text WKYT to that number. And we have locations in both Hamburg and in the Mill Pond Shopping Center off of Boston Road near Sky Zone. So you text WKYT to that number. One of our staff members will reach out and set up a lesson where you can learn some of these basic skills in the martial arts as well. Look at you.
I know,
Listen,
she's really good.
because I'm determined. That's the issue.
Jim needs to come to some additional practice.
You know,
I need to, she is doing well.
She's doing it really well.
Well, we appreciate
thank
y'all
you.
being here.
Absolutely.
And,
Thank
let
you
me
for
check
having
you all
us.
out. And I'm doing it now. There's the figure.
Oh, there he is.
I'm
He's
gonna
got it.
crack my Apple Watch. I know what's going to happen here. Well, thank you all.
thank you so much.